Hello everyone! So welcome to my blog again. So this is May and Batak, and for today's video, we're going to tackle about capitalism. So please listen and take note of it. Capitalism is an economic system and a mode of production in which trade, industries, and the means of productions are largely or entirely privately owned and operated for profit. So in capitalism, the economic system has based on three things: the wage labor, the private ownership, and the production for exchange and profit. So in capitalism, it's based on a simple process. Money is invested to generate money. So capital means consists of human created assets that can enhance one's power to perform economically useful work. So for example, when company uses its profit to hire more staff or open new premises and make more profit. So now let's move on to the features of capitalism. So the first features of capitalism is private property. So private property is not owned by the government, individuals, it is owned property and resources. The second feature is large-scale production. So capitalism arose as a result of industrial revolution, which made large-scale production possible. More production means wider use of capital and lead to more profits. So the next feature is profit as key motive. So money left over can be spent in any way if the manufacturers want. So production under capitalism is profit-oriented. So the next one is competition. So in capitalism, there is an extreme competition between capitalists. So demand is artificially increased and supply is decreased. So there is a cutthroat competition under capitalism. So the next one is price mechanism. So in capitalism, the price of a commodity is determined not by the cost of production, but the law of demand and supply. So the next one is wage institution. So the objective of the capitalist is to pay as less wages as possible and to take as much work as possible out of him. So the next feature is money and credit. So institution of credit has become important. So the capitalists get money on loan and develop their business. So the next one is license or a fair competition. So there's no governmental control over the forces of production, distribution, and exchange. It is controlled by the forces operating in market. The next one is responsible capitalism. So it is essentially a free market economy, but with a degree of government regulation to avoid the excesses and inequalities of capitalism. The next one is turbo capitalism. So it refers to unregulated form of capitalism with financial deregulation, privatization, and lower tax and high earner. The next one is crony capitalism. So it is a term used to refer to the situation where business success is related to strategies influences with civil servants, politicians, and those in authority. And now let's move on to pros of capitalism. So here are the pros of capitalism: the health, social good, being the best, freedom, economic growth, and equality. And now let's move on to cons of capitalism. So the cons are waste, starvation, danger, propaganda, and pollution. So here are the captains of capitalism: Andrew, J.P. Morgan, and John D. Rockefeller. And that's all for my blog. I hope you learned something. God bless!